What's up, guys? It's Juan. I'm back with another video, and this is a video on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. I just picked this up because I picked up the Galaxy Z Fold 3. So far, it's a decent phone, and I wanted to try this smartwatch. Again, if you guys don't know, I did a full conversion from the Apple ecosystem, iPhone, iPad, watch. I still have my AirPods. I'm selling these too as well. But I did a full conversion of the ecosystem. I, got bored of iOS and I wanted to try something different. So I swapped everything out and I picked up as well as the Galaxy's, the Watch 4. This is not the classic. This is just the Galaxy Watch 4, the standard version. This used to be called the Active, but it's no longer called the Active. It's just called Galaxy Watch 4. So as you can see by the design, it has more of that active look where you have the touch sensitive bezel here. On the classic, you have that hardware bezel where you can rotate. This one's just a touch sensitive bezel. It comes with a standard silicone sport band. There's different color options you can get. Now, of course, you can buy your own bands. This is a standard 20 millimeter quick release band. You can probably find a couple of those online. But so far I've been using this and it's been pretty good. This is, like I said, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 44 millimeter. I liked this size. It's pretty decent. I know the classic has, I believe, a 46 millimeter, so it's a little bit larger. But so far it's pretty decent. It's really comparable to Active if you had it before. This one is running Wear OS 3. From Google, if I'm not mistaken. It is called 3. So before, Samsung had their own software called Tizen. It was pretty good software. It was really stable, really fast and fluid, and I like that about it. They went with Google on this. I'm guessing to support more apps, get more developers to make apps for these watches, because Tizen didn't have the biggest market in terms of apps and watch faces and stuff like that. So with Wear OS, it opens up to more options. So you can go into Google Play and choose new watch faces and Play Store apps, stuff made for the watch. So you can see here, you have your phone, you have a health. If we go into health, let's see, it'll give you some information on your daily activity, your steps, your exercise, your sleep, heart rate, stress, blood oxygen. Yes, this does blood oxygen. Body composition. This is pretty cool because when you go into body composition and you put your fingers on these two buttons here, it'll read the information. It'll try to read the information coming from your body and give you some information on total body fat, weight, and stuff like that. So I tried it once. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it was pretty cool. You have messages, so you have full access to your messages here. So you can go through here and go through your threads and send messages to your loved ones and friends and families. I like that. It's pretty cool. You can use Bixby to type or to speak into, and it'll translate it into text, or you can type it out on a keyboard. So far, it's pretty good. Again, like I said, this is running Wear OS 3, so you have access to the Play Store. It's pretty cool. You can check your apps, featured apps, most downloaded apps for watch, and it's pretty cool. They even have Spotify. I have Spotify app on here, and you can control your Spotify directly from the app. That's the ECG app, electrocardiogram. You have Google Maps on here built in. This stuff all came in here. The only thing I downloaded was Spotify. This is, I believe, a compass. So yes, this is a compass. As you can see, it's my first time opening that because I haven't tried to use that yet. You have settings here, you have search, you have weather. If you can go into weather, it'll show you the weather. It'll give you the percentage of the rain that is gonna rain in your area. And you can scroll down and get more information. So it's pretty cool. I like the layout. I like the amulet blackout background. It makes everything else pop, so I like that. If we go back, you have calendar, so you can go to calendar and see any of your events. You have Bixby, You have alarm, you have Samsung Pay, you have some timers here, you have gallery, so you have access to your gallery. You can add images from the phone to the watch, so it'll sync over. You can also do that with music as well, so you can set music to sync over to the watch. So if you go ahead and go onto a jog, you don't need to bring your phone with you. You can just bring your earbuds and your watch and you'll be good. You have buds access here, so you can access your buds. If you want to turn the noise cancellation on or off, you can see your battery percentage here. They're not open, so that's why it's not giving me any information. Let's see if I open it real quick, if it'll pop up. So as you can see, it popped up. It's going to give me some options now to turn on some ambient sound and noise, and then it'll give you the battery percentage there. So pretty cool information. I like that they give you some control with the buds using the watch. So I like that. You have access to music here. Like I said, you can store music onto this device, but you have to do it through the phone. If you're using Spotify app on the phone, on the watch, gives you the option to store music on the watch itself through the app. So that's pretty cool. You have camera access here, so you can use this as a remote shutter. So if you want to go ahead and prop your phone against the wall and step back and take a picture, you can do that with the watch. You have Outlook here. I don't use that. Spotify, like I said, a calculator, and a voice memo app. So if you go into Spotify, you can see it gives you some options to choose any podcast or music, and you can play it directly from the watch with earbuds. So if you go back, that's everything on the app itself. In terms of apps that are built in. This is the home screen. This is one of the watch faces that was built in. Gives you the option to do some initialing up here, so you can do your initials. It has a weather, a battery, and a step counter. This you can configure to your liking. It changes depending on what you set it up. If you go into the left side, you have notifications. I don't have any at the moment. If you go into the right, this is your widgets, your quick widgets. So it'll give you information depending on what you have set here. So they're called tiles. And then the tiles you can configure. They come with a lot of them set, but you can go into settings and take some off and leave some on depending on what you're going to use and what information you want to see. That's my sleep. As you can see, I didn't sleep too well. I got home late last night. There is a tile for the buds. You also have a tile for your workout. So if you want to go ahead cycling, just go to this tile, tap cycling, and it'll start a workout for you. And you can add tiles. So it'll give you the option to add a couple tiles with more information depending on what you want to see. So that's what you have built into the watch so far. If you press and hold, you'll see that you have some watch faces that you can use, some additional ones. They're pretty decent. A lot of them are based around either a classic look or a health look. So you have a lot of health ones that give you a lot of information, or some classic ones. Pretty decent. This is the ones that come built in, or you can just add your own watch if you want to. I mean, your own watch face through the Play Store or through the Samsung store. And you also get a date right there on the bottom. So far, I've been using this last couple of days. It's been good. It's really comfortable to wear. The battery, that's one thing that I'm concerned with. I'm still using it. Hopefully it learns my routine and behavior, but it only lasts me maybe 24 hours, if that, maybe sometimes less, and depending on how you use it. So if I normally plug this in before I go to bed, so when I go to bed I can put it on and it'll give me some results on my sleep, on my blood oxygen and stuff like that. But it won't get me through the full day. Pretty much it will, but by the time I get home at night, it's dead. I'm comparing that to the Tizen, because Tizen, which is the Galaxy Watch 3, it used to give me 2 days, maybe 2.5 days of use. So I'm not sure if that battery drain is due to Wear OS. Like I said, this watch does have Wear OS now. Previous didn't have it. It ran Tizen, which is a Samsung version. of Android. They put their own skin on it. But so far, it's been okay with battery life. I'm still testing it, but like I said, I'm a little disappointed on this versus Tizen, because Tizen got me more battery life. Like I said, maybe 2.5 days, versus this one gave me 24 hours, if that. Maybe I can push it a little bit more if I don't use it too much. But I use my watch a lot for messaging back and forth and my notifications. So that is okay. Performance wise, it's pretty decent. As you can see, when I navigated around it, it's pretty smooth. I don't think it's as smooth as Tizen. Tizen had a little bit more fluid animations. It would fly back and forth. This software, I'm saying it now because it's still new, but it stutters a little bit. There is some circumstances where I would switch from one screen to another, and it kind of hung there for a second. I'm not sure if it's always going to be that way, but like I said, I know this is new software. I'm sure Google will update it, but from what I saw so far, it's a little step down from Tizen. But you know, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully it gets better with time. And like I said, so the battery life's okay, performance okay so far. It could be better. I'm sure they can fix it with software. Other than that, man, I'm gonna keep rocking it. I'm gonna keep using it. I love receiving notifications and messages. It's good having access to quickly speak into it and type back. I heard there was a rumor that they're gonna add Google Assistant instead of Bixby on this watch. I'm hoping that's true, because Bixby doesn't do the greatest in terms of giving you information or dictating your speech. Google Assistant does way better in that scenario. But like I said, I'm gonna keep testing it. It isn't too thick. It has a good feel to it, so it's a good quality watch. The band could be better, but I'm not going to complain too much, because at least you couldn't remove it. I love that it has this little red accent to it, so I'm going to try to give me like a red band, and hopefully it'll complement that accent button. Other than that, so far it's good. Like I said, I'm going to keep testing it. I'm going to keep running it, and if you guys have any questions or concerns, I'll try to answer them the best that I can. Other than that, hopefully you guys got some good information on this, and that'll help you with your buying decisions. Please, if you watch this video, give me a thumbs up so I can continue making these videos. And please subscribe. It only takes one button to subscribe. That way you guys can get alert when I make more videos. I really appreciate that if you guys can subscribe. Please, please, please. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching my videos. Peace.